Hello, guys, and welcome to Saint of the Day. Today, the church celebrates Saint Blaise. Saint Blaise was a doctor in the 3rd century, went into crisis because he did not feel completely fulfilled. His dissatisfaction was not related to his profession, as he was a good doctor and provided a great service to society. But he was experiencing an existential crisis. Saint Blaise sought God and had an experience with him. It is not known whether he was already baptized or asked for the grace of holy baptism, but his life took a turn. This change was not only in the sphere of religion. His search for Jesus Christ was linked to his profession. Many people began to be evangelized through that doctor's quest for holiness. It is said, from being a healer of bodily ailments, St. Blaise was to become an expert on souls. Then he retired for a time to a cavern on Mount Argeus, in penance, in prayer, and intercession, so that many would find true happiness as he found it in Christ and in the Church. As Bishop of Sebastia, Blaise instructed people as much by his example as by his words, and his great virtues and his sanctity were attested by many miracles. People were said to flock to him for cures of bodily and spiritual ills. He is said to have healed animals who came to him on their own for his assistance, and in turn to have been helped by the animals. The story goes that as he was heading towards martyrdom, a mother presented him with a baby in her arms. He was choking to death because of a fishbone in his throat. He stopped, looked at the sky, prayed, and our Lord healed the child. He is also the patron saint of construction workers, veterinarians, children, bricklayers, and sculptors. When the bishop of Sebastia died, the people sought him to be a pastor. He, who lived in that constant renunciation, accepted to be ordained a priest and then a bishop, not out of his own will, but out of obedience. St. Blaise lived at a time when the church was harshly persecuted by the Eastern Emperor Licinius, who was the brother-in-law of the Western Emperor Constantine. For political reasons and hatred, Licinius began persecuting Christians because he knew that Constantine was in favor of Christianity. The mayor of Sebaste, within this context, and wanting to please the emperor, knowing about Bishop St. Blaise's reputation for holiness, sent soldiers to Mount Argeus, the place where this great saint made his episcopal home. St. Blaise was arrested and suffered a lot of blackmail to renounce his faith. Out of love for Christ and the Church, he preferred to renounce his own life. In 316, he was beheaded. He is one of the saints whose reputation for holiness reached many places and therefore is venerated in almost all parts of the world. The miracle of the throat is commemorated on February 3rd with a particular liturgical rite, during which the priest blesses the throats of the faithful with 2 candles crossed in front of the throat.